Hello and welcome all of you to the concept discussion video by Neve IAS. See, the concept that we are going to discuss is based on a scam called the launch pass scam. Now, this scam itself can act as an example for you in the mains in GS3 paper, internal security. It can be a value addition for your answer on cyber security. Through this scam, we are going to discuss two concepts. One is APK, second is social engineering, and both of them in the context of cyber crimes. So this becomes the sixth video in our series of cyber crimes. In the first five videos, we have discussed the concept holistically. Here we are with the value addition, concept, and we are going to end this video with the data. So let's go to the launch pass scam. So this is a launch. Some of you might have seen it, some of you might not have seen it. So you have lounges, business lounges in airports. So these are places where you can sit, have a tea, have food, until your flight comes, you can board here. So this is a launch. Now before going into the scam, let me tell you the two things that are fundamental to the launch pass scam. Only then you'll understand the scam. First is social engineering. Second is APK. Now what is social engineering? Social engineering is a manipulation technique that exploits human error to gain private information, access or valuables. For example, you are getting a call from your friend in your WhatsApp. This friend is asking you to click on a link. You're clicking on the link. When you click on the link, you're losing your money. Now what happened? Your friend manipulated you. This need not be your friend. This can be a deep fake video made by artificial intelligence. So here you are being manipulated. Your human nature is being manipulated. And this manipulation is resulting in the loss of private information, access and valuables. That means money or anything else. So it's a manipulation technique that exploits human error. That is social engineering. Now, I hope the definition is clear. The proper application of this will happen when I explain the launch access scam. So just keep the definition in mind as a first thing. Second, APK. Now, social engineering, this meme will explain that concept. See this, someone else is manipulating you, and through this manipulation, your data is being plucked out of your device. This is how social engineering works in the domain of cybersecurity. So I've told you, this can be anyone. This can be your friend. This can be a family member. So someone's Facebook account can be hacked, and from that account, you can get a link. So you'll think that your friend is sending you a link, and you will click on that. So that can be social engineering. So social engineering is just keep the two keywords in mind: manipulation and human error. Just two keywords in mind. Then you will understand this concept. Now the second thing is APK. Now how do we explain APK? So for example, when you're saving a PDF file in your computer, you will see the name of the PDF can be UPSC notes. UPSC notes. And by the end of it, there will be an extension which will be .pdf. It means that that file is in PDF format. That's it. When you save an image, it will have an extension called .jpg. When you have an extension called .apk, it means it is an application. What is an application? Things that you download from the Google Play Store. If you're using an Apple iPhone, things that you download from the Apple Store. This is an application. It will have a function. For example, take YouTube. You will have YouTube app in your phone. So this app will give you YouTube. Take Google Pay. This is an application. So every application will have a particular function. For Google Pay, it is making payments. For YouTube, it is giving you digital content. So APK is nothing but an application. And generally, applications comes through a channel. In Google Pay's case, it comes through the Google Play Store, what you see here. In Apple case, it comes through the Apple Store. When you're downloading applications from outside this source, for example, the Google Play Store or the Apple Store, you will see the file as .apk files. If you're downloading an application from Google, it will be a .apk file. So the trap here is every application that is coming through channels like this will be verified by this channel. But if you're downloading it outside this channel, then the verification is on you. It can be a malicious application. It can be an unverified application. Nobody is going to certain its quality. So that is the challenge with APK coming outside of platforms like Google Play Store. So keep this in mind. Now to expand APK, sometimes UPSC may give you the expansion. APK means Android packaged format. That's it. Android package format. So package, what is a package? Package means you have everything put together. So in case of APK, you have the resources that is needed for an application to run. What are the resources? It includes the source code, resources, assets, and manifest files. Everything that is needed for the application to run is put into a single file called APK. So I am a developer. I am developing an application. For example, I am the developer of Swiggy application. So I have developed this app. So everything that is needed for this app is put into a single file called an APK. And this file is then uploaded to Google Pay. For Android and for iPhone users, Apple. They will verify it and they will give it to you through your phone and you can download it. So I hope the concept is clear there. If you're downloading it from outside, it will be a .apk file. Otherwise, if you're downloading it through these applications, it won't be a .apk file. It will be just an application. You won't see the extension. That's it. Now let's come to the launch access scam. Keep those two concepts in mind. Now this is a scam that happened in Bangalore. A lady booked a flight from Bangalore. So once you book a flight, if you have someone who has booked a flight, you will see messages coming into your WhatsApp because you give your phone number. You will see messages coming into your WhatsApp about cars, about food. So one such message came to this lady's phone. This was about booking for a lounge access. So if your flight is at morning 5 a.m. and you will reach the airport by 12 p.m., 12 a.m. in the night, then you have this much time. So you need a space to rest. So you'll book a launch. That's how it works. So there came a message for a launch access, and this message came through the WhatsApp number. It was an international WhatsApp number. And this lady wanted to book a flight, wanted to book a launch. So she decided to go through the link that was provided through the WhatsApp number. And from this WhatsApp number, she got a customer care call. Now listen to this carefully. It all matters. She got a customer care call. It was a video call. And the customer care diverted her or suggested her a website to book it. This website is called launchpass.in. Alright, launchpass.in. That was the website that was suggested to her. Now, if you Google now, you will see a website called launchpass.com. This is the website. This is a very famous website. It's a top result in Google. It's a very famous website that everybody uses. And she got a website slightly tweaked, launchpass.in. And this website also came as a first search result, top search result. So naturally, this lady thought that this is a verified website. So whenever you Google something, if something appears to be a top search result and with IDs like web address like launchpass.in, you're likely to believe that it is a genuine account. Now this is where social engineering worked, because she believed that it is a genuine website. So she was manipulated. Remember the definition I told you. She was manipulated with a video call and next with a website, top searched website. With these two elements, her human nature was manipulated. Then from this website, what she did, she downloaded an APK file because the customer care asked her to do so, to install, to book for the launch access. This APK file came through the website and not through Play Store. Remember the definition I told you with respect to APK. When it comes through Play Store verifies it. When it comes through website, nobody verifies it. So APK came through the website. She downloaded it, she installed it, and it had a feature called phone mirroring. It means everything that is happening in your phone can be mirrored and seen in some other device. So everything that is happening in her phone is getting mirrored. Suppose she is opening her Google Pay, it is getting mirrored. Suppose she is typing a password, it is getting mirrored. So everything is getting mirrored. So that means she lost the control over her phone. Then they did something else with her phone. That is called call forwarding. So every call that is coming into your phone, that can be forwarded to a different number. This option is there in your phone even now. You can do it for yourself. But once the mirroring feature was activated, they did it for themselves. So what will happen? Some OTPs will come through phone calls. So these OTPs will go to them. And what they did was to get money out of her bank account. They got 87,000 rupees. They tried for further transactions, but she had a limit to her card. Because of that, she was saved. The maximum that was lost was 87,000, beyond which she did lose. So this is how the scam worked. So two things, re-invoke the definitions that I told you. One is social engineering. See how it worked. She was manipulated through two means: video call first, then a genuine website. Something masqueraded as a genuine website. Next up, the card limit, the second aspect, which is APK. Now after this, I'll just conclude this discussion with data I've told you initially. So this is what happened. She lost 80,000 rupees. Now if you may think that this is an aberration, this is a scam that has happened, one of a kind, this is not very common, you are wrong. The amount of digital frauds that are happening in India is huge. So next up, I'll show you data to prove that. You can use any of this data. All this data comes with a source. You can use any of this data for your main answer. The first data: digital financial frauds amounted to a staggering 1.25 lakh crore over the last 3 years. This is the data from IC4, Indian Cyber Crime Coordination Center, under the Ministry of Home Affairs. So you can use this data. Then the next data, see, this is about 2023 alone. This is from National Cybercrime Reporting Portal. They say that 10,319 crore was reported lost by victims of digital financial fraud, just like the 87,000 she lost. Now if you see the next data, domestic fraud reported by supervising entities, total 2,537 crore. This is the data from the Parliamentary Committee on Finances. Take any of these data and place it in your answer. So this can be identified as a major problem: loss of money due to cyber crimes. And the mode that they're using includes something like social engineering, APKs, and novel forms like that. See, there are 5,252 suspect URLs like this. Now, when you take the case of the launchpass.in app, this website is visible when you Google it. Now it is taken down. It is visible when you Google it. For a short period of time, it was there. And even now, the authorities cannot find who was behind that. So that is always there. Such websites can be formed and you can be tricked. 5,000 such websites are there. So this is the thing and what to do. See, one takeaway is from the incident itself. That is to put a ceiling limit on card so that beyond the limit cannot be taken from your card. It needs your permission of your bank. So that is one way. This is one way forward. Second, you have to exercise caution when you click on unverified links, downloading new apps, and scanning QR codes. This would be very important because nowadays everywhere you have a QR code. Every shop you have a QR code. What if a QR code has something malicious in it? So be very careful. This is also something we have to be clear about. Finally, there needs to be a periodical check on compromised passwords and passbook, just to check how much money you have lost. So a periodic check is also needed. So these three things can be added as a way forward. We have discussed data, we have discussed concepts, and we have discussed a proper example in this video. So that's it. Thank you for listening.